Welcome to Monday Night Live.
Monday Night Live.
I can't believe it's already Monday night.
I know it.
I think we say that every time.
We do.
You know.
But it's awesome.
Okay, I've got to get...
Mute that son of a gun.
I'm trying to get to the comments.
There's a lot of them. We've got 19 people in here and 11 likes already.
Nice. All right. Chat. All messages. All right, so let's get to the top of the chat. We've got Huga Homestead is in the house. Let's trade paint. Hi, Sean.
What's up, Sean? Sorry I didn't bring the tractor today, man. For some reason, I didn't think it was going to be safe.
You know. We've got, let's see. We have Jovita is in the house.
Is in the house.
Kim Campbell, Mama Murphy,
Annie is in the house.
Lori Carp, Angie, Our Cabin in the Woods. Rebel at Heart. Hi,
Rebel
Kelly.
at Heart is in the house.
Armida is in the house. Julie Highstands in the house. Let's see. Treasure Hunter Neil is in the house.
Mama Murphy says, howdy, Rachel and Rusty.
Pearly May is in the house.
Pearly May is in the house. Mr. and Mrs. Walter Job Jr. is in the house.
Yes. All right. There we go. You guys, that's so awesome. No doubt, Rusty and Rachel. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even sure that tomorrow is going to be worth it because I just went outside to get the tripod out of the yard.
Yeah.
That was a nice mess.
We left it outside.
It's been raining all day here, and it's still a solid sheet of ice out there. It's just freezing as soon as it hits the ground.
Bar Run Forge Troy is in the house.
Roy
says howdy, howdy, howdy. Vicky Hyde is in the house. Hi, Vicky. Let's see. Karen
Jetus is in the house.
Hello, you guys. I feel like y'all are really far away.
I do too.
What's going on here?
Well, we're trying a different.
Yeah, we're trying a different angle. Like that way we're not like nose to nose with you guys.
How's that?
Yeah, I think that's a little better.
How's that?
I mean, sorry for the earthquake. Let's see. Pearly May says it's been raining here also in northwest Louisiana. Yes. Annie Ann says, thanks to the warmer rain coming from Texas, our temps are going to warm up overnight. Yay! That'll be good.
Bring the puppy into her kennel.
She's already knocking on the door.
Get in there.
Oh, she's such a good girl. She comes in, goes straight to her kennel. Let's see. Karen Spitzer's in the house. Troy says, I can see the back of Rusty.
Yeah, well, people on the panhandle can see it too.
Oh, yeah. You know, it's flat. I mean, the panhandle not my head. Treasure Hunter Neil says, it was about 60 degrees in Houston area today. Nice. Elaine Buchka's in the house. Red 81 Camaro is in the house. Says, hello, Robertson Smelly Acres. Another Rusty in the house. So Red 81 Camaro is a Rusty as well.
Yes.
It's the Rusties.
It's the Rusties.
Wanda Henry is in the house. Glenda Bendel is in the house. Let's Trade Paint says, no big deal. Don't need it. It's raining.
Right. Johnston Hills is in the house.
Hey, welcome, Michelle. Jovita says, woohoo, it was 76 degrees here in South Texas. Well, good. I'm glad that you guys got some warm up there.
Glenda Edwards is in the house.
Yay,
I made it.
Pearly May says it got to 50 today. I didn't go outside at all today. Rusty went out, did all the chores this morning. He's amazing. And I stayed in the house. Mike Birch says, hey, y'all. Mike Birch is in the house. Angie says, thought you were talking about his butt. The back of his head.
Yeah, the back of my head.
Jan is in the house. Simply Jan Homestead's in the house. Says, hello.
Hello.
Jesse Rayford is in the house. Says, hello. How are y'all doing this Monday evening?
We're doing great.
Yes.
Sheila Tubbs is in the house.
Hi, welcome. Let's see. Troy says, like the time I went to an Aerosmith concert in the 13th row, the gap in Steven Tyler.
I could see the gap of Steven Tyler's teeth.
Of course, so could the people in the back row.
Right.
I think that's crazy. Pearly May says, smash the like button. Let's see. Everybody saying hey to everybody. So we're going to skip ahead to okay. All right. Everybody's just talking. Yeah, so we got a lot accomplished yesterday before everything came in, so that video will be out tomorrow.
Barely. And you'll see that tomorrow. I mean, we were pushing it.
Like, yeah. Shiloh Acres is in the house. Mel Davis is in the house, says how the piggy's doing. So that's what the video tomorrow is going to be. Yeah, I was crying. That's what tomorrow's video will be about. You know, taking care of those piggies and getting them situated for the ice storm. So it was a very eventful day.
A very eventful day, but also a very we got a lot done. What's the word I'm looking for?
Satisfying day.
Yeah.
Is that what
satisfyingly busy?
Yes, it was good. It was cold, but it was good. Also, Rusty got the fireplace going.
Still haven't mastered it yet because we're having a little issue with smoke in the house.
Yeah, but we figured it was probably our wood because we didn't have seasoned wood. And so Rusty did some horse trading.
Yeah, a guy I know that works for the county here, I knew he sold firewood and asked him if he had any extra. Didn't need a whole lot. He said, I got you covered.
Annie Ann said, rewarding day. Yes.
Yes.
That's
what he showed up with about a half a rick of seasoned firewood. I asked him, I said, what do I owe you? And he said, we'll take care of that later. And I gave him 2 chickens. Went to the freezer and got 2 chickens. And they were like, hey, that's fair.
Yes, that's awesome. So D. Stanley's in the house, says, good evening, Rusty and Rachel. Junk to Jim's Homestead's in the house. He says, there's no crying in YouTube.
There's no crying in YouTube. Yes, there is.
Let's see. A productive day, Rusty. Madonna Bristow's in the house. Says, are they scum-sucking pigs? Sons of a motherless goat? He called us, what is it? Scum-sucking pigs. Sons of a motherless goat. Us. I love that movie. Okay. Patricia Hunter's in the house. Junk to Jim says, still eating, y'all. So, still eating, y'all. So
hi. He gonna say hello before he eats you.
I got you.
Gary says, nom.
Treasure Hunter says, Neil says, I saw that short about the fireplace. Yes, I'm so excited. Radio Jonesy on tour is in the house. Hello. Peace Dragon is in the house. Says, look, we can see what you're using to do a live on. The phone plus their heads equals mirror behind showing all. Yes. So you can see the live plus the live and then the live. You know, it's a hallway.
Head and head.
Trish Keen is in the house. Says, hola, mis amigos. Better late than never. That's right. Simply Jan says, woohoo, love to barter. Yes.
That's the one of the many perks that we have about living in the area we do live in. A lot of people here, that's the way we all get stuff from each other. We'll barter and trade.
Yes. So Red 81 Camaro says, never too many contacts to share with. Yes, absolutely. My Alaska's in the house.
Says,
hi, everyone.
How cold is it up there today?
Let's see.
Look at the comments on my phone.
Oh, they're kind of whited out. I wonder what that's about. You can see them here.
Yeah.
Troy says, punctuation matters.
Yes, it does.
Leonard Mountain Homestead's in the house. Hello, Amy.
Hello, Amy.
And Chris.
Hi, Chris, if you're there.
Hello, Rachel and Rusty. Wanda Henry says, hey to Trish. Let's see. Everybody's saying hello to everybody.
Gary says, may the fleas of 1,000 camels infest your armpits.
Karen Lackey's in the house. Says, hey. Ooh, Junk to Jim's Wanda said. Let's see.
I've heard that one before, Gary, and that.
Harlan HQ with Dink and Tank is in the house. Hi, Tamra.
Hi, David.
Let's see. Ace is in the house. Says Rusty and Rachel is in the house. Howdy, y'all. Let's see. Everybody's saying hey, hey. My Alaska says it's currently -14 at 4:10 p.m. It was -25 this morning.
Nice. I'm glad it's up there, not down here.
I don't think, did it ever get above freezing? I mean, I guess it'd have to.
Today it did. It got up to 34 today.
Nice.
35.
Yeah, but it's still a solid sheet of ice out there, and that's why I didn't go outside, because I can't walk on dry land, much less ice.
The only time I had issues, the only issues I had out there today was trying to get the gate shut before Layla ran out.
Yeah.
And I almost busted it on them bricks, let me tell you.
He was running and not getting anywhere. I'm just playing. I don't know. Peace Dragon says, internet is working better. What type is your pup? Where's Frank? So Layla is our LGD's puppy, and she is
Great Pyrenees, St. Bernard, Red Heeler, and Pitt.
Yes. Frank is over to the left of us, and
he's over there sleeping.
He's hanging out. He was talking a while ago. I think he's pacing over there. Let's see. Jenky V is in the house.
Lone Cowboy Adventures is in the house.
It says, hello, Rusty and Rachel. How was the roads today? We did not.
We do not know. The last I knew, I looked out. Our neighbor was hauling hay a little bit about 3 o'clock this afternoon. He hauled a couple bales. Normally he runs about 40 up this road with a bale on. He might have been going 10.
Troy says, dang, y'all rocking near 100 in this live. That's awesome. We're stoked over 35, right?
Yes.
Yes, it's awesome. 98 people in here. We appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys are awesome. Mr. and Mrs. Walter Job Jr. says, too cold for me. Yes, to my Alaska. Let's see. Let's Trade Paint says, slick can.
Oh my goodness, I don't know if they've canceled school for tomorrow yet. They canceled school today because of road conditions, and they've talked about, earlier they were talking about possibly canceling school again tomorrow because the ice is just so bad.
Junk to Jim's Homestead, Gary says, Rusty, if only I could have said it with my accent. Olivia is in the house.
She says, hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Why is everybody always picking on me?
Amy at Leonard Mountain Homestead says, I was live today on Facebook and fell. Ha ha ha.
Oh, are you okay?
That's my luck. Hey, let's go take a tour. Whoop. And there's not even ice. It's just, I'm just going to trip. Annie Ann says, early this morning we could ice skate on our driveway. Yes.
You still can ours, and it's a gravel driveway.
Yeah, and our steps, it's crazy. I don't even know how Rusty was getting in and out, but we still have to go out and get Mayday.
Hold on to one rail with both hands and step slowly and gently on each step as you go down, and then you step across to the grass and hope you don't fall.
So one time when I was in junior high, we were on a band trip and we stopped because we were like doing the ribbon cutting for this dam that was opening. It was Polydura Dam, and it's like over close to Spearman, Texas. So there's absolutely no water. So I don't even know. Okay, there's water there, but there's barely water. But anyway,
Poladuro's got a lot of water in it for a while.
Anyway, so we're standing at the top of this, off to the side of the dam, and all of the band kids started going down the dam. Like going, not the dam part, but down the side.
It's down the dam, but you're going down through the riprap.
Yeah. And so I, followed, and I'm going and I'm walking so careful. And this rock just slides from under me. And then I'm like, oh, I'm trying to catch myself while I'm like leaning forward. I'm trying to catch myself. So then I'm running. I'm like running down this stairs. It was horrible. I mean, finally I couldn't keep up. My feet, like my legs couldn't keep up, and I just biffed it. Like, oh man, it was terrible. I still have scars from that. So that whole walking really gingerly, Rusty can do it.
And she's saying the gravel. It wasn't gravel, you guys. It's it's rocks.
But the
like
rock
boulders
that went from under my foot was a small one.
Yeah, it was a smaller one, but I'm sure. But
it was crazy.
It wasn't gravel. Like I think of gravel, like on the pond dams.
Yeah.
You know, pond dams. They call it gravel. It's like 1 inch, 2 inch.
Thank you, Red81 Camara says, smash that thumbs up, everyone. Thank you, Rusty.
Thank you.
Lone Cowboy Adventure says, hello, everyone. I'm ready for riding weather. Yes. I mean, you could ride. Might be a little crazy.
You're going to tell me that you can't ride in this?
My Alaska says, I'm stoked if I get over 20 in my lives. I go live Thursdays at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Nice. So my Alaska, if you guys are not subscribed to them, to him, go and check him out.
Check him out. Guys, he is one heck of a guy. Lots of knowledge on what he's doing up there and very passionate about his build and everything that he's got going on. So
Peace Dragon says, question, is it possible to do a short with Frank in it? I think I have a couple of shorts of Frank, but I'll look, and if I don't, I'll share some because he's pretty funny. He likes to play with hair ties, and he's pretty funny, and paper clips and things like that. Amy
says, I'm good. I loaded the video of me falling as a short. I'm laughing the whole time after.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. And the older I get, the closer the ground is, and the more scared I am of it. I fell last Tuesday, like on my back, like I was walking across and I forgot about this water puddle that's out here in the driveway, and it had snowed, so I couldn't see it. And I went walking across there and I forgot about it. I just walked, and just that quick, I was on my back, like bam. And I was like sore for a couple of days. Yeah. Whew.
Troy says, this one time on a band trip.
I know it wasn't band camp. So Gary, how's your butt feel? I would love to get 100 plus in my life someday. Hopefully. Absolutely. You guys, it's going to happen. I promise you.
Happen. Yes. Julie Highstand says, I'm working on one more thing to put in the package. Please forgive me. I'm also trying to get things moved into our house. Busy.
You are amazing, Julie.
Yes, you're doing amazing. If you're doing all that, there's no problem with taking time. We appreciate anything and everything.
Annie Ann and Troy are on the same wavelength. This one time on a band trip?
Yeah.
Jan says, did you get a lot of ice? I'm glad I read that out loud, because when I first read it silently, I thought it said, did you get a lot of rice? And I'm like, from where? Yeah. And then I was thinking about Amos. What is it? Sack of rice.
Sack of rice.
Instead of sacrifice.
Sack of rice. We got over a 1/4 inch ice.
Speaking of Amos is our oldest son. He's not our oldest kid. He's our oldest son, and he is 23 today.
23 years old today.
Yes, so happy birthday to our oldest.
Happy birthday, Moose.
Boy. Amos, I'm still I can't believe that this year we will have a 25-year-old, a 23-year-old, a 21-year-old, and an 18-year-old. Mm-hmm. I'm like, whew.
My goodness, you're getting old.
I am. I am. Troy says, yeah, same here. My Alaska, we're on Thursdays at 6:30 Eastern time. Mm. So yes, Troy is live on Thursdays at 6:30. So you guys go check Troy out as well at Bar Run Forge. And that is at BARRUNFORGE.com. He's always looking for excuse to do it. .com is their website, not their channel.
Yes.
Yeah. Treasure Hunter Neil says, I'm usually asleep at 9.
Yeah. Rusty says, Rusty's do what Rusty's do.
I know.
Amen, brother.
Listen, I don't even know you. I don't even know you, but I already know you. Junk to Jim says, better now after this winter. I will okay. To Mike. Much better now. After this winter, I'll have buns of steel. Jan says, did you video that? No, I did not. Did not catch that on video, which is probably good because I laid out there for a good, 3 minutes, just laying there watching the snow fall.
She was pushing the wheelbarrow across there, and I was in the feed shed, and I heard the wheelbarrow bong, And I come out and I saw her and I'm like, oh my God, baby, are you okay? So I'm okay. I'm okay. Of course, I'm trying to scoot my feet through the snow to get over there to her.
Peace Dragon says that you need an ice poker so you can walk.
Well, yeah, you know.
What? Going down the dam part. Wow, language.
I know, Troy. She's uncontrollable.
You know. Jan says to
down.
Lone Cowboy Adventure, you could have slipped and slided today. Laugh out loud, right? My Alaska says, thank you for the heartfelt shout out. Absolutely.
Absolutely. If we had a good visit.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're okay.
Troy's saying, hey to Jan. Shiloh Wicker says, I hate those old school trauma memories. I know, right? Me too. Ooh, I've got some trauma. Let's see. My Alaska, what time is your live, and is it Eastern time? So My Alaska's is Thursday at 7 Eastern time. Yes. So Central time.
Thursday? Troy goes Thursday at 7.
Troy goes 6. Thursday at 6:30. My Alaska goes Thursday at 7.
Okay.
Let's see. Simply Jen says to Troy, we're good. Thawing out now. How are you? Tamara says, cooking. I'll be in and out. Okay.
Hey, don't get cold going out.
Katie, Texas is in the house.
Katie, Texas is in the house.
Wouldn't it be 10 p.m., Bill? Neil's asking. I don't know. Susie Jacobson's in the house. Oh, Jovita is sharing links. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're awesome, Jovita. She is on it.
Simply Jan Homestead. It's as falls hurt way more now than they did. I know.
Yeah, I remember, don't bounce as well, do we?
I remember falling young and just jumping up and hoping nobody saw me. And now it's like, which nobody's going to see me out here, but bam! And it's like, I'm going to lay here for a minute because I have no idea if
that's like
my legs work anymore.
A couple of weeks ago, I come home from work, told you I smoked my head on the cage of the forklift.
Oh, yes.
I went to doing what I wasn't supposed to do. But I went from the forks to swing around to get into the seat, and I stepped down, and my foot slipped, and I smacked the top of my head so hard, you guys, I saw stars, and my world went, whoa.
He saw stars dancing on the water.
Yeah. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, you know, there's customers everywhere. And the owner's dad came over and says, you okay? I said, yeah, I'll be all right. He said, sit there a minute. I said, I'm going to.
Shiloh Aker says, why is it the first thing we
do is look around to see if anyone's seen us before we say ouch?
I don't know.
Oh, not me. I hit the ground and I'm screaming.
Rusty said, or Rusty's mom says, that's how you gauge if you're old or not. Because if you fall and everybody laughs, you're still young. But if you fall and everybody rushes to help you, chalk it up, you're old. Amy says, how's the piggies?
They are.
One went to market, one stayed home.
One say wee all the way home.
They're doing good. They're doing good. Tomorrow's video is going to be all about the piggies and getting them situated and stuff. But we did lose the one that was herniated.
Yeah.
So
the one that was herniated, we did lose him.
Yeah.
But you know, it sucks, but it is what it is on that aspect. So we kind of knew it was going to happen.
Jan says, we like rice. Me too. Oh, happy birthday. Well, happy birthday, Amos. D. Stanley says, I have been in since the weather moved in. I can't take the risk of falling. I have broken 7 vertebrae and have osteoporosis. It's better to be safe than sorry for me. Absolutely. D.
D, and I'm glad that you can do that. And hopefully you have people there that are good support network for you and will definitely make sure that you're not getting out in this nasty stuff.
Yes. Jen says, glad they're the only ones getting older. Leanne Gunther's in the house, says, hey, Robertsons. Susie Jacobson says, happy birthday to Amos. Wanda Henry says, hey, Leanne. Leanne Gunther says, hey, Simply Jan.
And Gary says, ha, 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 I thought you said anus. No, Amos.
Amos. Amos is our son. Let's see. I know my kids are that way sometimes too. Yeah. Let's see. Treasure Hunter Neil says, I've been in all of Pennsylvania. Let's see. My oldest, Sheila Tubb says, my oldest will be 45 in June. Wow.
I said our oldest will be 25 June 16th.
Yes, 25 June 16th. Yes. And our youngest son will be 21 in March. So, yeah, man, all these birthdays. And then, of course, our little Desi will be 18 in September. Don't forget the thumbs up, like I did. I hit it now.
Who said that?
My Alaska. Thank you. Oh, Vicky Hyde is in the house. Says, I'm so glad I made it.
Yes, we're glad you made it too. Linda Bendel says, happy birthday, Amos.
Rusty says, I've been busy through all the snow and ice in West Tennessee, building a goat shelter, a little here and a little there. I'll be done soon. Absolutely. Take
Chipping away, take your time, stay safe, stay warm.
Yes.
Because there's not a goat on the planet that's worth frostbite.
Love Pugs is in the house.
Love Pugs is in the house.
Says, hello, everyone. Linda Lover is in the house. Says, happy birthday, Amos.
Peace Dragon says, what is your favorite motorcycle, Rusty? I saw that emblem on your shirt's back. That is our logo, for our old logo for the channel. And my favorite motorcycle is going to have to be the Goldwing.
Oh, no. Troy says, hey, y'all, I need to head out coughing my full head off. I am so sorry.
No, Troy. Hope you get to feeling better.
Yes. Vicks on the bottom of your feet with socks when you go to bed.
Get some
elderberry
tablets from Walmart. They're cheaper than anything else, and they work amazing.
And they just dissolve underneath your tongue, and they are nice. Jackie Sailor's in the house. Says, finally caught you live. Yay!
Whoop, whoop.
Leonard Mountain Homestead says, Jovita is great at dropping links. We appreciate you. Yes, she is
amazing.
And Annie Ann, they are the mods. They are the mods to have, I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Leanne Gunther says, hey to Junk to Jim's. Let's see. We're going to move. We're moving on. Moving.
Simple Jan
Velcro
says,
glasses in the house.
Hey, what's up, neighbor?
Mm-hmm.
Jan says, love the property you looked at. Oh, Junk to Gems, yes.
Let's see. Leanne Gunther says, Rachel, you have a beautiful voice. Thank you.
Neil says, I have a permanent bump on my head from hitting my head.
You just hit it over and over. Whack. That's called having kids. Teenagers, just bang your head against a brick wall.
Bang your head.
That's what that song was.
That's what it was written for.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. That's how rumors get started, isn't it? Let's see. Leonard Mountain Homestead says, yeah, it didn't look too good. Ardeen Hansen is in the house. Says, hola there. Love your videos. Love watching you cook. Oh, thank you so much.
Awesome, Ardeen.
Yes, so that is our other channel, Belly Acres Kitchen, which we did a lot of cooking on this channel too before we started that channel. Yes. So glad you love to see those. We got a lot of stuff planned.
Susie Jacobs says, oh, poor Piggy. I know, it was not a good day, but that's the way it happens sometimes.
Jen says, oh, that's the way it goes with pigs. Yes.
Poor little Wilbur. God bless his heart.
I know. Jovita had just named him
That's
Wilbur.
why we don't name our food.
She named him on Saturday on our live on Belly Acres Kitchen. You should call him Wilbur. And then he didn't make it. Poor little thing. I was like,
poor Wilbur.
I know. Well, and we knew he wasn't going to grow or anything. He, if you watch that last video, Rusty picks him up and you can see how herniated he is. And so, yeah, he definitely had a rupture. So,
and in fact, infection was getting to him. So it was not a good thing.
Mr. and Mrs. Walter Job Jr. says, I now understand I've fallen and I can't get up. So sad.
Amen.
Right. Because that's why I lay there for a minute. Because I'm like, I don't know if I can get up.
First thing I do when I fall is look around and see if anybody's seen it. Then laugh at myself.
Right. Cuddly Texan is in the house. Says they put horses out of their misery when their joints go, but they make us old humans suffer through
right. Figure. Go figure.
Olivia Padilla says, got to go. See you all next time. Good night.
See you later, Olivia. Thanks for coming
Yes,
in.
thank you. D. Stanley says, my husband does all the grocery shopping and errands, sometimes even the cooking. Wow, that's so good, D. Deborah Spiker is in the house. Says, oh, they just called off school for tomorrow. Michelle, if you're still in here, no school tomorrow. Hey,
You know what that means?
Huh?
No work tomorrow.
No
I'm
work?
not gonna be able to get up the hill.
Hey,
My
all
little
from
two-wheel drive monster truck out there.
Deborah says, hey, all from 16 inches of snow in Iowa. Warmed up enough today to build a snowman. Woohoo!
That's
Yay!
awesome. My little sister just moved back to Tulsa area from Las Vegas, and her kids haven't seen snow since they were little. And we got this snow last week, and it's one of those things. My niece was out there. She did everything she could trying to build a snowman. It just wasn't happening.
Treasure Hunter Neal says, I believe my oldest son is 41. Susie Jacobson says, I'm doing pretty good, Jan. Thank you. 2 chemo treatments down, 2 to go before the next PET scan.
Prayers that everything continues to go good,
yes,
Susie.
Susie. Yes, definitely. Jan says it's going to be 44 tomorrow, heat wave. Woohoo! I don't even know what it's supposed to be tomorrow. So can you please, to Jan, can you please drop your link? Yes, Jan, drop your link so that people can find you.
Laura
if you guys
Fisher.
have not checked out Simply Jan Homestead, you're missing out.
Yes. Laura Fisher's in the house. I turned 51 on this Friday.
Well,
Happy birthday early.
That is awesome.
Rosanna
is in the house. Let's see. Trish Keen says, heck, when I fall, my family just looks at me. And I'm almost 70.
You're not old yet, then.
They're
Your
like,
family's like, my mom is 76.
Why are you telling your mama's age?
Because she'll tell it, too. She'll tell your dad's age until you take 2 years off of that. But if my mom falls, she'll tell you, I'm going down. And she doesn't want anybody to catch her.
She has vertigo. Yeah. So she falls very easy like that. When she gets vertigo. Yeah. Junk Jim says to Jackie, oh, sorry, we had to hide some fun words that slipped. 5.5 acres is what they looked at today.
Oh, nice.
Susie says, thank you, Jan. Tumor will be removed probably in March.
Yay, Simple Growers in the house.
Cuddly Texan says, I've fallen and can't reach my beer.
Right. Had that happen
I've
before,
fallen and not spilt my beer. Is that the same thing?
Rachel has fallen going out the door. Her heel stuck between the boards in the porch.
That was a whole nother story.
Yeah, she landed on her shin. I thought she broke her leg, but she went down. Papers went everywhere, but her coffee cup was still in her hand.
Yeah, my briefcase went flying, everything. And I said, after, it wasn't funny at first, but afterwards, I had like a bruise on my hand and I said, that's from too many years of partying. Don't spill the beer.
Amos's bedroom was right above the porch, and he heard it, and he looked out, and he said, I saw Mom laying in the yard like this. I thought, help, I've fallen and I can't get up. But he didn't say that till after we got back and getting everything checked out.
Ken, Lone Cowboy Adventure says, be safe, y'all. I've been up since 3:30 a.m. I'm exhausted. I need to look at my eyelids. Glad to see the pigs on the farm.
Yes, thank you, Ken. You have a good night.
Good night.
And if you're out there driving tomorrow, please, please, please be safe.
Yes. Sean says, Texan needs shorter tables. What? Texan needs shorter tables. I missed it. I missed something. Leonard Mountain Homestead says, how's Mama doing? Well, apparently she's doing really good today because Jovita said it was like 76 there today. I haven't talked to her today or yesterday, but last I talked to her, she's doing good. She's hanging in. She's excited still to be down there and hanging out with my sister.
Michelle says, I just got it.
Peace Dragon says, headed back to work. Stay warm, y'all. Yay! Thank you for being here. Let's see. Happy early birthday. What, Michelle? Oh, I just got it. Woohoo! Leonard Mountain Homestead. We can't even get out of our driveway.
Well, I might be able to get out of the driveway.
It depends on what 28 is like.
Well, but just to get up the hill to get to the stop sign. If it's ice, there's no way with the beast.
Yeah, that's true. And we're not taking Mama's van out.
I'm not going to drive Mama's van in this stuff.
Yeah. So. Simply Jan Homestead says, keep the snow there. My Alaska says, school doesn't get called off for cold. It gets called off if temps get above freezing because the snow melts, then freezes overnight. Roads become ice skating rinks.
Yes.
Isn't it funny how it's regional, like different things? Simple Grower says, snow is a four-letter word.
Amen.
Trish Teen says, no new snow here, just ice. That's what we had. Thank you, Jan, for sharing Amy and Chris's link. Leonard Mountain Homestead. If you guys have not checked them out, please do so. They are amazing. They're doing some great stuff. Karen Lackey says, Rusty, how's your dad?
Ornery.
Yeah. Here, I'm going to let you take over these.
Which is a good sign. My dad's doing really well. He got through the COVID really quick. His cancer is doing really good with it, so he's doing really good with it. So everything's moving forward. Let's see. Shiloh Acres says it's freezing rain, sleeting here in our area of Michigan. Yeah, doubt we'll be doing anything tomorrow. Advisory is until 4 p.m. tomorrow. Yeehaw! Yes, that's kind of the way it's been here. They put the warning out yesterday that it was supposed to be till noon today. Then we got another warning about 11 saying it was till noon tomorrow. So they just keep extending it 24 hours at a time. Trish says, hey, Susie, how are you feeling?
Are we real far behind, guys?
Yes, we are way...
No, we're
not too bad.
That reminds me.
Jan says, Cuddly Texan, is that boxed beer? Susie says, I'm good, Trish. Thank you. Deborah Spiker says, my birthday was January 16th. Well, happy belated birthday. Jan says, spare the coffee at all risks.
Right? Vicky says, try falling up the stairs.
That would be our daughter.
Yes.
Allie.
Yes. Well, Desi's probably right there.
Desi does that stuff too. That reminds me, I need a beer. Rosanna says, I hate when I fall. It's like slow motion, and all you can say is, oh crap, here I go. Right? Cuddly Texan says, heck no, dark beer, nothing. Jan says, Mama is good. She's warm. Right? Absolutely. Vicky Hyde says, the little pigs are so cute.
Aw. Yes, I think.
Okay, Cuddly Texan, right on.
Tomorrow's video that comes out tomorrow at 4 will be about the pigs. So you definitely want to tune in and watch that because yesterday was a pretty eventful day.
Yes, it was. Vonda Lear is in the house. She says, hello. I'm just able to jump on. Hope you all had a great day. You all have had way more weather than we have. Crazy.
Yes, definitely.
Joyce Bashaw is in the house.
Welcome. 32 degrees with freezing rain.
That's what we're getting here. You must be someplace close to northeast Oklahoma, Joyce. Frank, Mr. and Mrs. Walter Job Jr. says, Frank sounds so cute in the background.
Yes, he's talking. What are you doing? I don't know if you guys can hear him, what he's saying. When I went over there, he was telling me, which means he wants to be loved. So I was loving on him. Now he's doing it. And then he'll say, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Vicky Hyde says, I'll be staying home when I get off work.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Stay home.
Gary says, my daughter said it was doing the same thing at their house too. Yep. It's everywhere.
Oh, man.
Simple Grower says, Oregon is still cleaning up from the ice storm that came through.
Oh, goodness. Our electricity flickered a couple of times today, but it didn't.
Luckily, it hasn't gone out. Vicky says, love you guys. It's always comedy hour. We're in the middle. Karen Lake says, we're in the middle of Tennessee. School's been closed a week.
Wow. Yeah, last week, it was just they only went to school on Thursday and Friday last week. And so far, Monday and now Tuesday's been called out this week. So, yeah, which they're doing virtual learning, for the most part. So they don't lose those, snow days and stuff later on.
Cuddly Texas says, I hate it when you're walking on ice and suddenly your feet are level with your face and you think, this isn't going to feel good.
Right.
Jan says, anytime you get pigs, it is eventful.
It is. Anytime you have animals on the farm, it's eventful. And yesterday was eventful. But, I mean, it was planned chaos. Yeah. Kind of like organized chaos. It was planned chaos. We knew it was going to be a chaotic day. it got a little more chaotic. It got chaotic faster than we expected it to get chaotic, but
sooner than anticipated.
It worked out.
Yes.
You'll have to watch.
Joyce says, no, I'm from Iowa. Okay. Gary says, one of our neighbor's house burnt down yesterday.
Oh,
That's
goodness.
terrible.
I'm so sorry.
We were sitting here earlier watching Little House on the Prairie, and Rachel says,
That's in the prairie.
what's that? Muted the TV, and there was a fire truck going by. I mean, you can see it. It's about 3/4 of a mile up to the highway, and you can see it, and they're just barely moving. And that was at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
So, at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, if the fire trucks aren't moving at about 30 miles an hour, it's still too slick to be on that road.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And unfortunately, when it gets really cold like this, house fires become a little bit more prevalent, I guess.
Yeah.
Because, space heaters.
Space heaters and chimney fires. Until we moved to this part of Oklahoma on the fire department in Cleveland, I didn't realize how many chimney fires actually take houses every year. And it's really scary.
It is scary because, people are just trying to stay warm and trying to keep their families warm. And it just, I can't think about it because I will cry.
Yeah.
It will break my heart. It's just hard this time of year.
Vicky says, I'll be in and out because I'm at work. Okay, we understand.
Yes, absolutely.
Angie says, that's terrible, Junk to Jim's. Sorry. Glenda Bindle's in the house.
I think when talking about all that, when our fireplace was like blowing smoke into the house, we have been like because we were trying to get it right, so we would open the door. Anyway, I said, I think we have too much smoke in the place.
Gary says, Miley only went to school one day last week and then no school again today.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Mr. and Mrs. Walter Job Jr. said, I hope it wasn't Jeff's house, soon to be Peter's house at Junk to Jim's. Rosanna said, we had snow here in Washington State last week and we had no mail delivery for 3 days. What happened to the rain, sleet, and snow?
Right?
Absolutely. I can't say too much because our mailman is amazing.
Yes, he's here. Johnny on the spot every day.
Shiloh Akers says, yeah, I told Rob, good thing his PTO kicked in because he'll probably need to use a day if it's all ice.
Yeah.
Trish says, hello, everyone. I was too busy feeding my face to respond.
That's what I had told Allie last night. I talked to her on the phone and I said, don't risk going, because she lives probably 25 miles from her work. And I told her, do not risk going to work tomorrow. It's not worth it. With you and the babies in the car, it's not worth it. And so she texted me yesterday evening and said, I already texted my boss and said, I'm not driving on the ice.
And I'm sure she won't go tomorrow.
And she probably won't. Which the good thing is she works at it's a daycare, but it's like a daycare with curriculum. It's a private school. And so they go by the public schools. Like if they call off school in that town, well then they call off her school too. So that works out. So they did call off her school, or they called off the town school. So they called off her work. So that was good. But she said, I had already let them know I'm not coming in. I'm like, yeah, it's not worth it. That 25 miles with you and Addie and Lakin, and then she's pregnant. It's not worth it. It's like, yeah, you just stay home. And she said, we went and did some last minute grocery shopping. I'm like, when did you grow up? Like,
right.
I remember when she first moved out and she was like living on pretzels or something. I'm like, where's your groceries? And we had to go buy her some groceries because she was just living off of, she waited tables and I eat at work 1 meal a day, and now here she is.
Oh, to be young again.
I know.
I eat once a day. Yeah. Living on cigarettes and Dr. Pepper.
That was me. I lived on cigarettes and Dr. Pepper for a minute. But that was not her. She does not smoke. She drinks a lot of or used to drink a lot of Mountain Dew.
Yeah. Red 81 Camaro says, how many piglets did you get?
So we have 14. We bought 14. We ended up with 15 in the trailer, but that was because one of them that we didn't anticipate to get in the trailer, ended up in the trailer, and it was the one that was herniated. And so the lady we were buying them from said, I'm not counting that one. But we got them home and they were fine-ish. That one was already kind of...
He was already going downhill when we got home.
Yeah, so and then he didn't make it. So we have 14 piglets.
Yes.
Of different, like 2 different ages. So
Vicky Hyde said, had a fire at work last night, which is not good with gas dryers. I work in a laundromat.
Oh my goodness, Vicky. That is so scary. Yeah.
Julie says, I know all too much about house fires. Shiloh says, yeah,
I'm
we
so sorry, Julie.
lost our home to a fire 13 years ago this coming May 1st.
Oh, goodness. I'm so sorry.
My Alaska says, I'm excited. We're supposed to get snow this weekend.
You're so excited.
It's got to warm up to snow, right?
Right.
Angie says, keep it up there, Bill. The Jobs say, thanks. So that's so sad. Hope they were not hurt. Absolutely. Prayers for them. Tamara says, so are you guys going to Tin Killer? We are definitely planning on it. We have put the word out there that if there's anything we can do to help, let us know. We're in. We're going to be there. So,
yes.
Good Lord willing.
And the creek don't rise.
That's right. Gary says, Bill, you mean we got snow and y'all don't have snow? What? Trish says, our only heat is space heaters. I always worry about fire since we lost everything a few years ago. Absolutely. Yes. I understand that, Trish.
Yes.
My Alaska says, we only have about 3 feet of snow on the ground. Normally we should have about 5 feet by now.
Last year, our entire little house, well, this is a little house too, but that little house that we lived at, we heated with space heaters also. So, I mean, it's just safety and checking cords, make sure you're, touching the cords and seeing if they're hot before you go to bed, and make sure there's nothing in front of them or there's no way that they can fall over. And
right. Well, the only space heater per se we're using this year is in our bathroom. And the nights we do leave it on, I don't worry so much about it because it is plugged into a GFI outlet. So that way, if it does short out, it's going to trip that breaker before anything major happens, hopefully.
Yeah, that's the thought process there. But I usually turn it off. If I get up in the middle of the night and we have not turned it off, I turn it off because it just scares me so much. But last year, like I said, we heated that house with space heaters. So this year we have propane and we have a fireplace that we have working-ish.
Yes. Yeah. Gary says we're going to stop by tomorrow and see what we can do for them. That's nice. Awesome.
Yes.
Shiloh says that's even harder with children. Emily was 22 months old when ours happened at Junction Jim's homestead. The community support was awesome to help us get through it, though. Yes.
Yeah, and there's just lasting trauma with that. I mean, just that whole loss of everything and loss of security and loss of, everything, everything. You're homeless, and I can't imagine.
Rosanna says, wow, 14 piglets. I'm glad I'm not a pig. Rusty says, that's a lot of piglets. Can't wait for videos.
Yes, so we have a couple of videos out now that of the piglets, getting ready for the piglets, and then getting the piglets, and then tomorrow's video is more about the piglets. So let's see. Gary says, Shallow Acres, that's cool. So that's why we are going to stop and see what we can do. We don't have much, but maybe we can do something. That's awesome, Gary. You and Mary are the bomb.
Yes, you guys are awesome.
Leonard Mountain Homestead says, I want more piglets for the homestead. It will come sometime this year.
Yes.
I understand. Absolutely. Rosanna says, Trish, that's scary. You must not sleep well worrying. So sorry. Junction Jim says, and Rusty is an ex-fireman, so he knows what's up. That's right.
I know what the theory is.
Let's see. What is GTSY? Tamara's always getting me with these. She's so hip. She'll send out something, and I'm just like, I have no idea.
Got to say, yo!
Rusty just makes up
Stuff.
Cuddly Texan says, you all make it difficult to live in the city, working towards Arkansas property for retirement. Nice!
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Oh, wait for it. Shiloh Akers says to Gary, Walmart $25 gift cards were a godsend plus the donation of used stuff. Nice. That's a good,
Yes.
that is a very good, it's horrible that people have to go through things, but then for people to be able to share what actually helped, like sometimes it's an eye-opener. Like Rusty's mom told me, she said, for funerals, when there's a funeral, which people don't do funerals the same like they used to, but funerals was a lot of people getting together, and some people still do it, but for the most part funerals are pretty quick and private, but anymore. But when there's a lot of family that's coming in for funerals and everybody takes casseroles and food, and that's awesome. But something that Rusty's mom, always did was she took toilet paper and paper towels,
paper plates, plasticware.
Yes. And you don't think about that. Everybody's bringing food, but there's still always all of this influx and paper products that is getting used. I'm like, that's such a good idea. So that stuck with me. So that sticks with me too.
The country boy and his paint buffers in the house.
Welcome!
What's up, David? He says, good evening, y'all. Cowboy checking in.
Country boy
checking in. Yes.
All right, David. Deborah Spiker says, our house burnt down in January blizzard in 1982. Makes you nervous about the weather. Yes.
Yes, I bet.
Oh, my goodness, Deborah. I'm so sorry. Cuddly Texan says to Gary, Gumby, get Mike his tape measure back. Oh. Let's see.
Amy says, hello, country boy.
Hey, David.
My Alaska says, I can't wait to get my pigs this summer, getting a breeding pair of Idaho pasture pigs.
Nice. Trish says, bacon seeds are so cute. Yes. Let's see. Is Miss Bossy Pig still mooing? That is so funny. She cracks me up. Well, she didn't moo yesterday. Well, we didn't really hear her yesterday, but I don't know. That was just funny the other day. But Kanie is amazing now. She was terrified of these pigs. You guys will not even believe the dog that she has become with those pigs. Junk to Jim says, I may have to throw it across the creek.
Shiloh says, well, dang, now there's sirens.
Oh, no.
Prayers for whatever's going on up in your area.
Yes. Let's see. Hello, Dink. Country boy and his paint buffer says hi to Sean. Cuddly Texan says, Gary, don't throw it back. Don't throw it in the creek. He would die for it. David says, Cowboy is Ken. I'm just a bumpkin.
Hello, country bumpkin. How's the frost out on the pumpkin?
Katie Texas says, hey, Gumby, just inch it over to Michael. Gary says, Drew knew who they were, not personally, but we are going to find out. Oh, yes. Yeah.
Rusty says, time to go. Hope everyone has a great night. God bless and be safe. You too, Rusty. Thanks for coming in, brother.
Leonard Mountain Homestead says, have a great night to Red Camaro. Everybody saying good night to Rusty.
Jace is in the house.
What is going on here?
A whole lot of nothing good.
Yeah, a whole lot of nothing good.
Mm-hmm.
David says, there's too much frost on the pumpkin.
Right.
I agree. Woo, we caught up.
Yes.
That doesn't happen very often.
You guys. But it has been amazing. I'm telling you, this weather has been crazy, but it could have been a whole lot worse here in our area.
Yeah, it could have been.
It still could be, because it's going to get down below freezing again tonight, and it's still raining. I mean, we could lose power. We could lose trees. We don't want any of that. Knocking on wood, lots and lots of wood, praying that it does not happen.
Kathleen McGinley says, any piggy escapades? So tomorrow's video will be all about the piggies and getting them settled. And
I think they keep asking because they're waiting.
It's really...
It's a good video.
It's just funny.
Yes. There we are. Can you see me now?
No, we're still. You jinxed it. You're buffering. There it is.
Can you see me now?
Raining though, yes. Lori Larkin's in the house, she said. Jan says, "You're back." Karen
You're
says,
back. "We're back again."
Sending parties, I don't have ice damage. Yes, definitely. Thank you so much. Everybody's laughing. You're fixed.
No.
Are you?
I guess.
I am.
I guess. You are means I am, right?
Kelly, you're fixed.
Thanks for letting my secret out, Kelly. It's the reason I didn't go out and drive on the roads today is because I'm fixed.
Oh my goodness. It make me cough so much. I wondered what happened to you all. See you now. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Rosanna, you.
Rusty ×3 in our face, in the mirror, and on the TV.
That's right.
She said you were stuck.
Nope.
Karen says, "At least one of you are fixed." Andrew says, "You have a cute giggle." Until I start hacking.
Maria
Hello,
Martinez is in the house.
Hello, Maria Martinez. Look, Leanne Gunther shared a little smiley face. It looks like what I look like whenever the lights are off and you can only see my teeth.
What?
To smile. David says they do have a perpetuity perspective. That's hard to say with the mirror behind them. Amy says, "You should have seen how Rusty was frozen on my screen." You should have took a screenshot.
Jan, I can't wait to see you all again.
Oh, I know.
We can't wait to see you, Jan.
Yes.
We can't wait to come to Missouri for the meetup.
Yes. So, Jan,
we're going to see about renting a camper and coming up and just staying. Because we don't want to have to drive up there and back in one day.
Yeah. Jan, share if you would share the. I'll spit it out
Jan,
in a minute.
Share the information of your meetup.
See, he can't
in
either.
Missouri. We're not asking you to. We're telling you have to do it. Do it now. See, I can talk to her like that because I'm safe. In person, I can't do that because she'll hit me.
Katie Texas says, perpetuity. Yeah. David said perpetuity perspective. So she's sounding it out for us.
So somebody give me the definition for perpetuity.
Can I get the definition, please? Will you use it in a sentence?
What is the origin of the word?
Dudley Texas says, "Do not go drink for drink with Jan." Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we know.
Ask Tara.
I'm trying to make it to the 10-killer meetup, but don't know if I can yet.
Oh, that'll be awesome.
That would be awesome to see you down there.
Per a tootie. Now it's per a tootie.
Jan says.
No, Junk to Jim says, "Jan, she is fighting those new Walmart lips." Karen says, as Jason at White Rock says, "Words are hard." That's right.
That's right.
Sean says, "I have seen that, Texan." Angie says, "Yeah, she's a trooper." Kate Texas says, "Don't ask me. Jeez."
Everybody wants to throw these big words out. You guys should give me these 50-cent words on my nickel vocabulary.
Nickel vocabulary. Guess what?
What?
It is 8 o'clock.
It is 8 o'clock.
That's what that means. So
Now it's time to say
goodbye. We love you guys so much.
Love you
Thank
guys.
you so much for being here. You guys are awesome. We appreciate you every week.
Up there's Jen's information for the meetup.
Yes, it's a potato state park.
Pomme de terre.
David says, no! Walmart lips. See y'all later, everyone. Good night, everyone. Stay warm. 8. Good night. Night. Good night, you guys.
Did she
See
what?
you next week.
Sean, where'd he go? Let's trade paint. Said what?
I don't see. Oh, Larry Feeks is here.
Larry Feeks is in the house.
Good night.
Let's trade paint. Did she drink you under the table too?
Goodbye.
All right, you guys. Good night.
To all our time. In my feet. Oh, we better.